Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So of course it's just ended there at St James's Park. Newcastle 1, Bournemouth 0 in the Carabao Cup. And of course this means that we progress through to the quarter-finals now. And of course there's still some big teams in the competition at this moment in time. Of course with the likes of Man United still in there. Man City and Liverpool are still in there as well. One of the teams out of them two, of course, will go out of the cup as they're facing against each other. But Newcastle end the game at St James's Park tonight. Pretty much a sold out St James's Park as well at 51,000 odd capacity to see this game tonight. The referee was meant to be Peter Banks, but something apparently went wrong with Peter Banks and it ended up being John Brooks instead as the referee. And I've got to say, the officiating by Brooks in the match tonight was pretty poor. He was stopping the game way too much for niggly little things right, left and centre. And if he hadn't have done that, there would have been more goals in the game as well. He disallowed a perfectly good goal by Newcastle to open the scoring, which was, of course, Callum Wilson's goal. It was perfectly good goal in the class that is, an offside, which was absolutely beyond a joke. But of course, that meant that the game continued on at 0-0 right the way up until, of course, Newcastle got a goal in the game on the 67th minute of the game, and it came by not a Newcastle player, but a Bournemouth player in their captain, Adam Smith, to score the own goal. Of course, he's been having trouble scoring goals for Bournemouth, but tonight he banged in a goal for Newcastle and an own goal as well. Not a very good goal for the Bournemouth fans to watch, but for us Newcastle fans to watch, it was great to see, that goal go in the back of the net, because that meant that we took the lead in the game. And not that we needed that own goal to take the lead in the game, because, like I say, the goal that was scored had been disallowed, and it was a perfectly good goal. We're also seen 10 minutes before that own goal scored by Adam Smith. We're seeing Maxi coming on for little Joe Willock going off, and Maxi coming on. Maxi impacted the game immediately, getting straight into the action. Then on the 69th minute, we're seeing Trippier getting a yellow card for holding back Billing, I believe it was. And then, of course, 76th minute, we're seeing two substitutes for Newcastle, with Murphy coming on for Almiron and Chrissy Wood coming on for Callum Wilson. And then on the 88th minute of the game, we're seeing John Joe Shelby coming on for Bruno as well. But all in all, not the greatest of games, but that's not down to the fact of Newcastle or Bournemouth, more down to the fact of course, the referee stopping the game way too much for niggly little things and really destroying that momentum in the game as well. But looking at the stats for the game, Newcastle came away from the game ending it with 63% ball possession to the 37% that Bournemouth had. We had 17 attempts at goal, whilst they only had 6 attempts at goal. We had 5 shots on target, whilst they only had 2 shots on target. It took them right the way to the 72nd minute of the game as well to get their first shot on target in the game. We had 8 shots off target, and they had 3 shots off target. There was 4 shots blocked for Newcastle and 1 shot blocked for, of course, Bournemouth. There was 12 free kicks for Newcastle, 17 free kicks for them, 6 corners to us, 2 corners to them, 3 offsides for us, and 1 offside for them. And I've got to say, we really manhandled Bournemouth in this game, and it should have been a bigger scoreline than what it ended as. But again, like I say, the referee, messed around way too much in this game, and he really slowed down that momentum and stopped the game from being a much more entertaining game than what it turned out to be. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. The main factor is, and the main result at the end of the day, is that Newcastle have come away from this game 1-0 winners. We're progressing to the quarterfinals. Whoever will get in the quarterfinals still remains to be seen until, of course, that quarterfinal draw is made. But the main result is that Newcastle have come away from the game tonight 1-0 winners. against Bournemouth would progress through into the quarterfinals. The first time, of course, under Eddie Howe, and of course the first time since we got there in the 20/21 season under Cabachid, and of course he threw it away against Brentford. But this time around, or depending on who we get, of course, in the draw, hopefully will be a different result, and Newcastle will, of course, progress through to the next round, which would be the semi-finals. It would be absolutely amazing to see Newcastle make it all the way to the final, but, you know, we've got to wait and see who we get in that quarter-final draw. Till next time, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, let us know your thoughts, of course, on tonight's action, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, lads.